What's going on, everybody? How you all doing? This is Adrian Mateo from Adrian Mateo Drones. How is it going? We got Art Carlson in the house. We got Matt, Jim, and we actually have someone who finally decided to make it.
Rodney
Thank
Bell.
you, sir. How you doing, Rodney Bell?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
We actually have
I'm doing
someone
okay.
finally decided
Now
to
if
Hello,
I
make
could
Art.
just get my
Hello, Matt.
car working.
What's going on
it.
here?
Rodney,
Hello, Jim.
Somebody's got their
Rodney Bell,
YouTube
that's you.
open.
Are you playing the chat in the background?
Do what?
Somebody playing the stream in the background.
Not me.
Okay,
Oh,
no,
wait a minute. Hold on. I,
It must
yeah, I
have
don't
been
have
Jim.
anything on.
I think it was Jim.
Not true, my friend. Not true. I got my proverbial fecal material in a one container.
Mom, say hi.
Matt.
Hey, how are ya?
Forget Matt. What about me?
Remember this, Jim? Remember this? Huh?
Yeah. I want you to say hi to Rodney Bell. That's another one of my friends.
Hey, Rodney.
He's a troublemaker.
Hey, how you doing?
He's always picking on me,
I'd
Nana.
expect that from Jim. Not
Hey,
wrong.
Adrian. Did you
Yes,
ever
sir.
get that? Did you ever get that stuff?
No, not yet, Rodney. Not yet.
It's coming.
Okay.
She may not have gotten the materials yet.
Uh-huh. Likely story, Rodney.
I know, right?
Yeah. Who pulled your chain?
Give us a story we can't check on. I like that.
Oh, no, you want to check on it? Just get hold of Tiff Slocum. You guys know Tiff.
Also, say hi to Art. That's another one of my friends.
Hey, Art.
Hey there.
We're going to stick him on the wall, and then he'll be real art.
Hey, Art, I got a question for you.
You do.
Yeah.
Ask away.
What's the status of your car? I saw that you broke down.
Yes, I think it's a fuel pump. I've got one on the way that should be here tomorrow, and my neighbor down the hall is going to put it in. Luckily, with those Toyotas, they're pretty easy to get to. All you have
Some of
to
them
do
are
is
a pain
pull-
in the butt. They're in the tank.
Well, all you have to do is pull the back seat out,
Yep.
and there's a port right there, and you can just get right to. Is somebody?
No, that was an ingenious idea.
Yeah.
Doing that.
Yep. And
Other ones are in the tank with the gauge, you know, and you got to replace
Mhm.
the whole damn unit. You got to drop the tank. You're lucky.
Yep.
It's like those Fords that
I
had
hear a
the-
lot of
in the sump.
great things about Toyotas. Yeah. Yeah, Matt, go ahead.
Wait, Art, which one did you get?
96 Toyota Camry.
Okay, is that one recommended by our friend?
Our friend Scotty Kilmer.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
loves those cars. I know.
Yeah, the Camry and the Corollas he likes. Yep. Rev up your engines.
So,
80
Jim,
billion.
let's go ahead and get this party started. First of all, I watched your video about that fire with the plant. Elaborate. Give us a little bit of info on that.
You know, this is a perfect example of drone use. When you're driving on that road, it's nothing but 100-foot tall pine trees. You can't see this crap going on back there.
Right.
And you can see from the air. I don't know how they contained it to such a small area. There were so many of those containers back there. And you know, alcohol, you can't see the flames.
Mm-hmm.
So they called in foam trucks from Patrick Air Force Base and shot it all
Right.
with foam.
Mm.
Yeah, I saw the foam blowing in the wind there.
Good. Yeah, I tried to throw that shot in the middle. Because otherwise, you know, it's hard to make an interesting video with that kind of stuff, you know?
And Jim, you also said that nobody got hurt. Thank God nobody got hurt.
No injuries.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
YouTube
luckily somebody
finally
made
got
an
around to putting it up at
obscene
4K.
phone call.
I didn't hear either of you then.
Oh, okay. Somebody made an obscene phone call.
What, just now?
You said they use foam on the fire.
Yeah.
It's
Phone
a
call.
phone call.
What, just now?
Okay, I'm just getting too punny, too subtle for this crowd. Okay.
Too cerebral.
Mhm.
I kind of vaguely heard it. I was busy typing, so
You
I
just,
I'm
Ronnie
not a
just didn't care.
and that too.
Uh-oh, where did my...
Well, speaking of fires, luckily we had cold weather and snow. Hopefully, it's helped out with the fires here in Colorado because it's been bad this last weekend with the smoke coming down from the fire up north here into Denver. I mean, it smells like somebody's having a campfire right
Mm.
next.
Did you
That's
say
how-
it's snowing in Denver?
Pardon?
Did you say it was snowing in Denver?
Yeah, it snowed last night.
Holy moly.
Yep.
Yeah,
We
it's
had
that time of year
60
for
degree
the city.
difference from low 90s to down the 30s.
So, but I saw that too. Isn't it supposed to be hot over there right now? I think it said that it's snowing in Colorado. I think they said Idaho,
Idaho, Wyoming, and
Wyoming. Yeah.
Montana. Yep.
So wait a minute. Is Ron getting any of this snow? He's out there hunting in the middle of nowhere.
He might have gotten a little bit of it.
Did he bring his thermal underwear? That's what I want to know.
I'm sure he did. I mean, he's in South Dakota. It gets flipping cold up there in the wintertime.
A battery-operated thermal underwear.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Body, say it again, Jim.
Battery-operated, brother.
Yep.
So, hey, Matt, why you being so quiet? Like you're up to no good. What you doing?
There's Ron. He says he did bring it.
No. Okay.
Nothing, mate. I'm behaving myself. Is that all right?
Okay. Now it looks like he finally made his bed too.
Who, me?
Yeah. You're the
Yeah.
only one with the bed in the background.
Yeah, dude. Well, I turned the ceiling fan off, and wherever the sheets laid, that's where they ended up. And just so happens to be over my bed this time.
I just noticed it looks light there in Matt's house.
Yeah, sun's up, dude.
This is unusual for me.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not
Usually,
seeing the sun in your house.
yeah. Usually she's well and truly dark by the time you see me, mate.
I know. Hey guys, I'm going to plug my video. I just put up the second part of the Rogue River trip.
I saw that, Rodney, but I refused to watch it because they were playing it in 360 splendor.
Well,
So I said, I'll come back and wait till it's up in 10
yeah,
years.
the high def is still processing. It always takes a while.
I know, man. Same thing happened to mine.
Thanks, Brian. So
Hey, Brian.
Those jet
Come
boats
on.
are cool, huh, Rodney?
if any of you guys ever get to Oregon, go to Gold Beach, look up Jerry's Jet boats, and take they have 3 trips. One's like a 62-mile trip that's up and back. Another one's an 80-mile up and back, and the other one is 100 and something up and back.
Right.
And they're the only jet boat people that has a permit to go into the actual Rogue River wilderness area.
Oh.
And we didn't take that one. We went to the second one. But man, I tell you what, those boats are fast.
Yeah.
They run in really shallow water, and they are a lot of fun. And it's beautiful country up there.
Yep.
I almost decided to move to Oregon.
Yeah.
And I remembered they're
Winter
too.
time.
Yeah, they're too liberal.
Yeah. Well,
like
over on the
California.
eastern side of the state, they're pretty conservative. I have some friends that live in over in Umatilla.
Yeah, now that is true. The northeastern southeastern side of Oregon is very conservative, but I know the northeastern corner, some of the counties up there wanted to become part of Idaho.
Yep.
Now, I actually saw the video, Rodney. Were you wearing a mask?
Of course, everybody was wearing. Well, most everybody was wearing.
I saw the guy next to you had a mask on when you were recording. When you turned to the left.
Yeah, that was my brother-in-law, my wife's brother-in-law,
Uh,
and then the lady that was sitting next to him was his wife, my wife's sister.
okay. Cool.
So, but those jets are powered by 3 Chevy engines.
Holy cow!
Yeah, and when they turn, it's like pew. Talk about turning on a dime. Oh, by the way, hello, Mike. How you doing this evening?
How you doing?
But if it's a lot of fun.
What's the gas mileage on that, Rodney? What's the miles per gallon?
You got me. The three Chevy engines, I can tell you it's not much.
Yeah,
Probably half a gallon, Jim.
yeah. Gallon per mile.
Probably.
Now, hey Jim, Drones 863, he posted a video. I don't know if one of you guys actually subscribed to his channel, but he showed a video where there's this guy actually flying a drone right on top of the highway. Did you guys by any chance seeing it?
I'm not gonna watch that crap. That's illegal use of a drone. So
Yeah, I know.
Have you guys seen the guy trying to play Iron Man at LAX airport?
wow.
What?
What the hell is that about? What is that, Mike?
Some airplane coming into LAX airport reported that somebody in a jetpack
Oh
was
yeah.
around the plane at 3,000 feet.
How do you get 3,000 feet up? Tell
Some
me how.
kind of jetpack.
3,000 feet.
Imagine that.
That's the height that the plane was at, and they reported seeing him around. The FBI's looking into it now.
Yeah. Maybe he ate
plane's
a lot of
going at
burritos. That's why it was
300 miles
high.
an hour, and they saw a guy fly up in a jetpack.
Wait
I'm
a
not
minute,
buying
wait a minute, Mike. He was in a jetpack at 3,000 feet up in the air.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what they're claiming. That is what they're claiming.
I didn't think they could get that high.
Is that even there? That's what I thought, Art. That's what I'm saying. I didn't think they could get that high.
He'd be out of jet fuel before he
Yeah.
got that high.
That's what I thought.
My jetpack only goes 1,000.
They do have the video I watched on YouTube a few years ago of some guys in Dubai that created jetpacks and were flying pretty high with them.
Newfoundland Jones says that pilot's smoking better stuff than me. Yeah, it is BS. You can do wonderful things with editing programs today.
Just like those magical drone sightings at all those airports.
Yeah, that never materialized in Gatwick.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So, ladies and gentlemen, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's official that Amazon actually got their wish when it comes to drone delivery.
Yeah, so what? So did UPS. Up to 5 pounds. What are you delivering to the apartment complex that I can go steal? You freaking idiots. I'll just follow the drone and steal the package like everybody's doing now.
Hey, look
No work involved.
There's my pizza. Yeah.
I mean, hey, how about we take the drone and we take the package and go home with it?
Exactly right. And we need people to start stealing stuff because that'll put an end to it.
Right.
And then all the bullshit that goes along with it. But it's so true. You drop a package, who's going to be home? Don't know. Do you have to sign for this shit anymore? No, obviously not. Oh my God.
Yeah, instead of smashing out windows, we could just chase that drone and steal shit from there.
Look at all the places you can't deliver to. You can't deliver to apartment complexes. You can't deliver to more than one.
Like a duplex.
Yeah, yeah.
Fourplex. Yeah.
Even stores.
Yeah.
I just think it's kind of dumb. They actually did all that hoopla. All of a sudden, they got. If I'm not mistaken, I think they have to apply for Part 135. Have you heard of that one, Jim?
Yeah,
Not
that's
Part 135.
That's what Matt Drone Strike LLC had to go through.
Okay.
He went through that with the spraying drone.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of crap, a lot of hoops to jump through.
You know, those delivery drones, they've been around a long time. Just ask those guys at the prisons. Always dropping stuff off, cell phones,
That is true.
drugs. Yeah, hey.
Yeah, drone
That's
delivery.
where Amazon got their
now.
ideas. They go, hey, they're
Now,
delivering pot and
I did see
cell
something
phones. Hey,
cool.
we could do that.
I did see something cool with delivery drones. Someplace over in Africa is using them to deliver medicine to some really tribes that are hard to get to.
Yeah.
And they've had some success with that. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah.
Hey, Mitch, how's it
Hey,
going?
Mitch.
Hey guys, Rodney, how you doing? Mike, Jim,
What's up,
Matt, Artco.
I flew the
everybody?
Velocidrome, Mitch.
I heard that. Did you put a video up? Did you post a video?
No. Who
Oh,
wants to
okay.
see me do Velocidrome? That'd be kind of like. Although, you know what? You know, in the Velocidrome, there's one of those buildings down there. I actually flew one of those buildings right down the hall, all the way from one end of the building up and out the other.
Great practice, man. Keep it up.
Yep.
Keep it up.
Mhm.
Hey, on that jet suit thing, you know, two different airline pilots reported that, and Mike nailed it there when he mentioned that video about the guys in Dubai. They're not really the kind of jetpacks that you see these guys flying
Right.
over water. They actually have a wingsuit, which is like an airplane. And those things can fly easily at 3,000 feet at 200 miles an hour. And I don't know if they've ever been reported in this country, but it's entirely possible that maybe that's what they saw, if
That's
anything.
some huge tank of hydrogen you're carrying.
No, they get. If you've never watched that video of
I've
these guys
seen the
flying,
videos.
yeah. Well, you know, I mean, maybe it was one of those. Who knows? You know, two airline pilots see something. Two different separate airline pilots see something. These guys aren't going to be lying about it, I don't think.
Okay.
You don't believe it?
I'm going 200 miles an hour. I see a Phantom 4. Righto. You sure did. You sure that wasn't a plastic bag from the Walmart parking lot?
Well, let me tell you something. When these airplanes are 3,000 feet, Jim, you know, they have a 250 knot speed limit. Okay. So if you got a personal little jet suit that goes 200 miles an hour, you damn near can get close enough to that thing to be spotted if you're flying alongside of it.
Okay.
Hey, Chris Hope. Robert Glazer.
Oh, Chris is here. And mine.
So Moss said it was probably Tony Stark.
Yeah. Jay Santiago. Hello.
I'm going to go grab a coffee, boys. If you want to pop me out for a sec, Adrian, it's all good, brother.
I'll take a cup.
It's a Spike's cup, mate. Spike.
All right.
Oh, yeah, he's on right now.
What you smoking tonight, Mitch?
Oh, one of my El Cheapo Grandes that I smoke. You know?
El Cheapo Grande.
Yeah.
So,
How you
Mitch,
doing? Yes, Adrian. How you doing, buddy?
question. you and I. Let's exclude Jim because I can't even count on him for nothing. How about you and I, Mitch? Go ahead and plan. I would call it a date. No homo, a date for us to
No,
go
I
ahead.
understand. I understand. We should do that. And what I'm going to do, Adrian, is I'm going to email you my phone number, and just give me a call, and we'll figure something out.
Adrian, you broke Jim's heart.
I did, didn't I? Well, it's supposed to be her. You know why, Rodney? Because even he lives about 2-3 minutes, maybe a feet away from Mitch, and he don't even go over there and fly. I don't get it. I don't understand.
Yeah,
Let me finish, Jim. Let me finish.
Mitch goes out at 9 a.m. for a half hour. I'm out at 5 p.m. for 2.5 hours at the other end of the county. So
yeah.
interests lie in two different areas.
Okay. Anyway, one of these days, Mitch, we're gonna get together because I want you to help me out with my fixed wing drone. I was about to say
model airplanes.
airplane, yes, sir.
Adrian, where in Florida do you live, Adrian?
In Bronson.
And how close is that to Mitch and Jim?
Well, I think it's about at least a good 2.5 hours, maybe 3.
Nah, yeah, I would say 2.5 hours. You're over north of Tampa on the west, closer to the west coast of Florida, Rodney. We're over near on the space coast. We're near Cape Canaveral, east of Orlando. And Florida's a pretty big state.
So he's on the other side of the state.
Yeah, inland a little bit, but more over on the west side of the state.
Correct.
Look at that. There's a Rodney Bell Cup, another one.
They're everywhere.
Except in Adrian's house.
Drones are awesome.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, well, I think one of these weekends I may work some extra hours at work and pop down into Florida.
I really appreciate it, Rodney. Come on in.
Mm-hmm.
It's 3 hours and 17 minutes, 200 miles to Adrian.
Whenever you come
out
Rodney,
to Colorado for spin down.
Hey, Ronnie, whenever you make it down here, please do not count on Jim because you will literally starve, be hungry, and probably die on the road. Don't count on Jim, please.
Hey, Art, go to the Waffle House.
Art, I would definitely love to come to spin down, however, and I was actually planning on it, but my wife and I went on vacation, and so
spent all the money.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I will definitely catch it next year.
Awesome.
So
I guess Ken Dono will be there at spin down.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I heard and of course it's just rumor. I heard a couple of tickets opened up.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what Kelly put out a video today. Had a couple of cancellations.
Oh, okay.
So,
are you going, Art? It's right, in your neighborhood.
Yeah, I've got the ticket. I just gotta get the room set up, so I'll probably do that pretty quick here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah, got my ride already set up. Tim from the Four-Eyed Canine is going to pick me up and take me up there.
Cool.
Oh, wow. You're a lucky guy. No airfare.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Now, Art, if I'm not mistaken, the car that you got, did you buy it used or new?
96 Camry is not new.
Okay.
It's definitely used. 210,000 miles on it.
Holy cow.
But you know what? Those Toyotas, they'll run forever if you take care of them.
That car just as old as Jim. Actually, Jim older than the car. Never mind.
Hey guys, I'm gonna pop on out of here. I just wanted to pop in and say hi. Hadn't been on Adrian's live
See
stream.
you, Rodney.
Thank you, Rodney.
And I was gonna give him a hard time, but I noticed Jim was here, so I thought I'd give Jim a hard time. I haven't done that in a while either.
Exactly. Now, Rodney,
Good to
Right.
see you, Rodney. You're looking well, man. You're looking good.
I'm feeling well.
Good.
So
See that.
Felt.
now, Rodney, before you leave, listen, I'm gonna give you a few more days. If you tell me again, you come up to me again with your shenanigans, it's gonna be me and you. I've been waiting for 3 years now for that stuff. 3 years.
why does the length of time that you've been waiting keeps growing?
I know, right?
It keeps growing. You add a year every time we talk about this. Tomorrow will be 10 years.
I know, right?
I know. It'll get there. I promise you. Tiff is usually pretty good about doing it. There's some other people. So, hey, Brand Ariels, hello, man.
Hey, Gary.
Pop in there. How's it going, Gary? All right, guys. I gotta run. You all take care.
All right, take care, Rodney.
See you, Rodney. Good to see you.
All right, Rodney.
Oh, let me plug myself. Saturday morning coffee back on schedule for Saturday.
Got you.
All right, guys. Later.
All
Take
right.
care.
Later.
And I actually forgot to do something that I'm normally pretty good about doing. I want to welcome Gary, aka Brown Ariels, Robert Glazier, Rocket White. How you doing, Chief? Chris Hope, Thomas Ariels, RC Fun Diversions. Who else is here? Blind Neil, Robert Glazier, Thomas O'Sullivan, aka Thomas Ariels, J Bro Drone. How you doing, Chief? I don't even know who the hell is GF4 Drone and Tech guy. I don't know who that guy is. Drone 863. Who else? I think that's pretty much it. Hey, Ronald Aku, thank you for coming in, sir. Hey, Mike, how you feeling after your beating coronavirus? I mean, how you feeling?
Doing good, man. Still got a little bit of the cough left. That's about it. I think the biggest thing I'm trying to get over right now is this new schedule.
Now, what
Just
about
looking-
the taste buds? Are you back with your that all right now? You see
Yeah.
the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's starting to come back slowly but surely. I mean, there's still a couple things that I'm having a problem tasting, but for the most part, it's back.
Like chew?
Yeah, I can taste that.
You need to get yourself a T-shirt that says "I survived."
Right?
Yeah.
The great toilet paper crisis of 2020.
Yeah,
You got it.
that's true, Jim. There's plenty of toilet paper out there now, man.
Right?
That's for damn sure.
Everyone probably has about 6 months of it still left in their house from when they bought it all off the shelves.
Man,
Yep.
I was in Sam's Club the other day. They got toilet paper stacked up from the floor to the ceiling, aisle after aisle of it. It's incredible.
Wow.
So does our Walmart now.
Now remember, before you couldn't even find it. Now they're everywhere.
I know. I was nuts.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yep.
I haven't heard about whiskey curing at RC. That's a new one for me.
So,
No diet Dr. Pepper. I can't drink any of those diet drinks. That sugar substitute is like soap.
Actually, when I tasted soda, Jim, when my taste buds were going, it actually tasted like water. Couldn't even taste the color.
wow.
It was
Oh,
weird.
Mm.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to put my babies to bed. They're over here having a meeting in the room they're supposed to be sleeping. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be right back too. I got to run and get some water.
So what was up with your car, Art? I didn't get a chance to fully check that out.
It sounds like the fuel pump because
Okay.
it was really idling, really rough this morning. I got about 2 blocks from my house and it died. I could hear the starter going, but doesn't sound like any fuel was getting to it. So I think the fuel pump went.
210,000 miles. I wonder when the last time they checked that fuel filter was.
That too. That's the other thing I was gonna say. Change the fuel filter while you're at it.
Yeah.
Start with the cheap stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, luckily with the, like I said, with the gym earlier, the Toyotas, they put it in the right spot where you can get out without pulling the gas tank off. Because all you have to do is pull the back seat out, and it's right there. Just
Okay, that makes life
undo
easy
it,
enough.
bolts and pops that right out. And I think that's also where the fuel filter is as well. So
I don't. No.
you'll be.
The fuel filter will be on the fuel rail underneath the car going to the
yeah,
engine.
That's right. Yeah. Yep.
But most don't make it as easy to change out that fuel pump as Toyota did.
Yeah.
Normally,
Now-
you got to drop the tank.
See, in my Jeep, I had to drop the tank to replace it, and that was a pain.
Yeah.
You know, the Jaguar, you got to take the subframe out to get at the tank. So don't get a
Well, that's like-
Jaguar.
Jim, you seen some of these new battery operated cars? You have to take the tire off to get to some of these batteries.
I'll tell you what. Now, I got a Chevy HHR. The battery actually sits inside the car in the back by the back hatch that opens up.
Uh-huh.
Why do I want my battery? I'd rather the battery be out in the engine bay where it can breathe. This thing's sitting in 140-degree temperatures during the day.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the same thing I was thinking about with some of these that you have to take the tire off, and then there's a little compartment in there that you have to open up to get to the battery back in there.
Nuts.
I mean, that's a whole hassle to change your battery if your battery dies.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but there is a 50 amp fuse sitting on my battery that is to the BCM, body control module.
Mm-hmm.
It actually blew once.
Wow.
I was looking into HHRs, Jim.
I like that car because all the seats fold down. Mitch has seen it. I can pack everything into it.
Oh yeah.
But the downside to it, it's got the same engine as Cavalier.
2.4,
So
yeah.
It just doesn't have any oomph to it. I mean, it's like you're putting your foot down and just go.
They have no balls. And you know what?
Yeah.
I'm not getting 30 miles to the gallon either.
Yeah.
What
Well,
do you
that's
get with
why I
that?
got the Toyota Camry. It's got a V6 in it.
What are you actually getting with that, Jim?
It's like 23.
Okay.
I mean, I'm driving around the city. I don't do a lot of highway miles, but still, 23 is terrible.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was about like my Jeep. That thing was like 12 to 14 miles of the gallon.
You know, and I got an 8-cylinder Ford Expedition sitting there that gets 15 miles to the gallon. So I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
This little tiny 2.4 liter engine, which annoys the shoot out of me. All right, I've got a 1998 Ford Explorer sitting on the side of the house, which I keep solely to use the trailer I have that I bought, this big highway trailer that's built like a brick,
Yeah.
angle of steel and all that. And I use that to transport the bike. But
Okay.
even that gets decent mileage. A straight 6, the V6 out of Ford.
Right. Mhm. Yeah, my Ford Taurus had a V6 in it. And it had some get up and go. That's what I liked about that.
I mean, the Jeep had good get up and go for being a 4-cylinder long stroke, but
Right.
Does anybody know how Samsung's Bixby program runs? My
have
phone,
no
just,
idea.
my phone
No
just told me the answer to 4 is 4.
That's very helpful, Jim.
I don't understand why my phone is telling me that.
it could be if you have some of the audible stuff turned on, like with mine, if I say, hey, Bixby, it'll pop on. But I have that turned off right now.
We were talking about a Ford, and all I see is what it heard, the V6 out of 4. I don't know.
It heard 4 instead of Ford.
I don't know why it heard anything. You know, these things, an Alexa was actually used in court to convict a guy of planning someone's murder.
Oh,
Really?
Yep.
That's
What?
scary.
yeah. The guy said, "Hey Siri, how do I clean up blood stains?"
Don't you knucklehead. That'll be there, and the guy next door will have a heart attack, and then they'll look at you, but convict you of killing him.
How are you, Ray Kelly? How you doing, Chief?
Hey
Hi,
Ray, how you
how's
doing,
everybody
buddy?
tonight?
Hey Ray.
Hopefully, you
what's
got
up?
good audio.
Yeah,
You
you
do?
sound good. Hey, I like that underwater video that you sent me. That was pretty cool with the barracuda.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That camera underneath the
Yep.
fishing pier. I know it's
Yep.
amazing.
What'd you shoot it with? A GoPro or something?
No, I didn't. It's a fixed mounted underwater camera under a fishing pier in Deerfield Beach, Florida.
Cool.
Yep.
So when are you coming back to Florida, Ray?
Well, I have a ticket. I bought my ticket for November 19th. Hopefully
November.
things have calmed down by then, and I'll be down.
They're plenty calm now. It's fine.
They'll let
Well,
you
that's
in.
good.
Yeah.
They'll take your temperature,
Well, the minute
turn around.
the day
cough.
after the and what COVID?
Really? Well, I tell you, I'm nervous about it. So far, we've been lucky, and things are pretty calm here in New York.
Friggin' governor's an idiot.
Yes,
He is. There's no doubt about it. I hope he gets voted out next time. I think his term limits anyway. He's done. So how you
Now-
guys doing?
Doing pretty good, Ray.
Thank
Well,
you for sending me the link, Adrian.
Yes, sir. My pleasure.
Hey Ray, how come I can't comment on your videos? What? You don't want them commented on?
No. It should be on there. I don't know. I really don't know. Some people, a lot of people comment. I don't understand why you can't, Jim. I just posted a video a little while ago, and within a minute, 2 people commented.
Try again.
There's a checkbox in there, Ray. It says allow comments except Jim, and he checked it.
Oh
No,
yeah, that's right.
There, yeah.
I've had this conversation with Ray before. And if you
You
check,
went live last night, right, Jim?
yeah.
I didn't get a notification for that.
No, see, your latest video has comments on it. Yeah. You must have fixed it then.
Yeah, okay. Maybe I did.
See,
I don't
look,
know. I'm not that great. I'm really not that great with computers. I just
can't-
wing it.
I can't click on your bell.
Yeah, people said they had trouble with the bell too.
It's
I
got
don't
an
know.
X. It's got an X going through the bell.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Try
I'll
it
have to
from
try
your
to
computer.
correct that
Try it on your
situation.
computer, Jim, and see if you can do it on the computer and not the cell phone.
That is the computer.
Yeah, that might help. Yep.
Yeah, there you
No,
go.
that is the computer.
Oh, hey Jim, did you color grade that video you posted today? Did you color grade that at all?
No.
Man, that popped. That just looked. That was tremendous.
You didn't
It
think
did.
it was too dark?
To what?
Too dark? Like
No,
around the tree?
no, man. I watched it. I watched it on my big TV, and it was just gorgeous.
I'm gonna have to check it out. That was shot straight with a 25mm lens.
With the X5.
Yeah, X5S.
Yeah, man, that looked super. Looked terrific.
Thanks. I'm glad. The computer would not let me. I shot it in MOV, which is supposed to keep more information than H.264. But my computer was not man enough to render H.265.
Yeah, that 265. It takes a lot of power to render that out.
It flat out told me, change the format.
You need to get rid of that 386, Jim.
Yeah, he's got a 286. What are you talking about, Art?
He's still running the Commodore.
Yeah.
Hey, Art. Look.
Hey, what? Oh, cool. You got a skin for your Mavic Air 2. Cool.
No. This is actually a silicone cover.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's nicer than the skin.
Looks good, Adrian.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
I also got a red one now. Art, do you have these for your Mavic Air 2? The prop.
No, I don't. I should get some.
They're very inexpensive. They're very cheap on Amazon.
Right, I'll have to get some. I did get a PGY Tech gadget that holds like 2 little tiny flashlights for lights on either side of the body, and it's got a GoPro mount on top, which I'm going to do a review on it when it finally gets here from China.
Okay.
Which will probably be in October.
Actually, you probably get it after the elections, Art. That's when you're gonna get it.
What did you order from China, Art?
Oh, it's an adapter that goes on the Mavic Air 2 that has these little lights that are on the side that shine out to the front. They look like little tiny pen light flashlights.
Who'd you order it from?
Got an adapter on the top where you could put a GoPro type camera on it.
Who did you order it from?
eBay.
Oh, God, God knows when it's going to go here.
Yeah. So
the stuff I've been getting from Banggood.
Art, have you tried I'm sorry.
Bad, right?
No, Art, I was just wondering if you tried your landing light from the remote controller on the Mavic Air 2 yet.
Oh no, not yet.
Yeah, it's pretty cool the way you can control it, turn it on, turn it off right from your
I've accidentally turned it on and off a few times.
And it really makes it a lot easier to see too.
Right.
Hey, Mitch, I told you last night that new Spectrum 13, whatever they were. I'm seeing in the video, which I did not see before, that there's news trucks actually at the scene there.
Oh, really? I noticed another drone fly below you.
I didn't see one.
I saw. It looked like a drone. I don't think it was a bird, but it looked like a Phantom 4 or something, way down low, right over the rooftops, flying across there. Take a look and see if you don't see it. I might have been seeing things, but I could have sworn it went by pretty quick, but I could have sworn it was another drone up there.
I'm going to check that out. Because I see news trucks there, so maybe they had one up.
More than likely. What were you up about?
What were you filming, Jim? I'll have to watch that.
I was 250 feet up.
Yeah, you were up
there. Yeah. 25 millimeter lens, so it brings it in, gets a wider view and closer. The 250, they usually can't see you at 250.
Yeah.
Now, what drone were you flying with? What drone did you make that video with? The Matrice?
It was with the Matrice 210, which is the same as the Inspire 2, shooting it with the X5S camera. It was an explosion at a chemical plant, Ray.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And apparently it was an alcohol fire, so they had to shoot it with foam.
Yeah, there was no flames, huh? Just heat and smoke.
At first, there was a lot of smoke, but with alcohol, you can't see flames.
Right.
That tanker truck from Patrick Air Force Base came and shot it with the foam.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Jim, one thing that I actually loved about the video is how you have all the info on your description about the police chief, the host, you know what I mean, of the I'm sorry, not the host, the spokesperson, all that good stuff. That was pretty good how you did that. I like
Thanks,
that.
man. I'm desperately trying to make something not interesting. You know what I mean? You know how it is. I mean, it's like all my construction videos. How can I put them up? I mean, who wants to watch that?
Not me.
Well, I
I
tell you,
know.
I got my friend involved in drones. I've mentioned it a couple of times on different chats, but my friend Bill, 80 years old, Mitch.
Wow.
He went out and bought. He bought an X Pro Extreme drone first. Crashed into everything on that with that one. That's a Mavic clone drone.
Yeah.
But it was comical actually, and then a couple of days later he says, "I'll get the Mini like you suggested," and he did, and he found a Mavic Mini so easy to fly.
It is. It is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Some of these clones are not easy, not very easy. They don't really hold their position at all. They're all over the place.
You know what I like about the clones that they advertise on Facebook? If you look at the footage they use, it's all DJI products.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Some of it they stole from some of the drone community, like Kelly Shores. They stole some footage from him and a few other pretty well known
I think I
drone.
heard Kelly
drone
saying they stole some of his, right? Kelly mentioned it on one of his streams,
I think he did. Yeah.
or was that when he was on with Sean or something? I forget what the discussion was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I had mentioned to Kelly, "Hey, Kelly, somebody's using footage from one of your channel as a commercial on Facebook." And he went over there and he saw the commercial and he said, "Yep, that's me." So got a hold of him and
Cease and desist.
told him, it's cease and desist.
That's crazy.
Buenos noches, Fior. Carry on. Carry on.
Yeah, that's my sister, Art.
Ah,
One of them.
So does everybody
I habla
think that
español.
DJI is coming out with the FPV drone? Is that a definite?
I'm like, why haven't they done it by now?
Yeah, the rumors are out there. The rumors are that it's going to be an FPV drone, but it's going to have a lot of the functionality of a camera drone too, to make it much easier to fly for beginners, where it'll have position, hold, and stabilized flight mode, and all that other stuff. So, but yet you could evidently flick a switch on it and then fly it like an FPV drone. I have a couple of drones with iNav on them that I can do that. I can fly it like a Mavic, have it sit there, hold its position, hold its altitude, follow waypoints, do all that stuff. I flick one switch and shuts off everything, and you're flying. You're on your own with it.
Yep.
So that's pretty cool. Yeah, they'll sell a lot of them. They've sold a bunch of these goggles, man. The FPV goggles, the air units, they've sold a ton of that stuff.
They had started out with that 550 F550 frame. I never went anywhere with that originally years ago. DJI.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's still a lot of those around. People are still rebuilding them all the time, putting new flight controllers on them, new motors on them.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And if you look, DJI sells their own controllers, like an A3 Pro controller or the old NASA controllers.
Yeah, the NASA thing.
You can buy the remote control with it.
Mm-hmm.
But the cost of these flight controllers now is gone down to nothing. compared to what you used to have to spend for something like that NASA. Now you can buy a flight controller, put iNav on it. You buy one for $50, $60, and it's all it takes.
Yep.
Now, are you gonna buy one, Mitch? If you
No.
do with it?
I don't
No?
think so. I don't think so. I say no, but I haven't seen it yet. They might come out. Look, DJI comes out with amazing stuff. As much as we badmouth the company for this and that, the products are cutting edge, and you buy it because the product's that good, and hope you don't have to deal with them and get service, because as Jim will tell you, that's not.
Yes, not just that, Mitch. Before he had the issue with the Matrice, I think he had to literally threaten them that he's not going to buy anything else. Remember when the battery swelled up, Jim?
Yeah, on my Mavic 2 Pro,
The batteries,
they told me their original email to me was sorry about your luck.
Yeah.
I said, listen, bullshit. This is I'm an enterprise customer. This is a safety issue. I'll never buy another damn thing from the next. That might have been the same day, because who knows? I didn't check. I got an email back. We're sending you 3 new batteries.
Awesome.
Well,
Hey, I gotta get going here. Gotta get ready for bed.
All right, Art. Thank you so much.
Okay, Art.
Good night, Mitch, Mike, Jim,
care,
Ray, Adrian.
Good night, Art.
And everybody in the chat. Catch you tomorrow over at the Skies show.
All right. Take it easy,
All
Art.
right, everybody.
Thank you for coming in, sir.
Bye-bye.
How you doing, Red Ruby? How you doing, Mike Kenny? Michael Reynolds, thank you so much for popping in. Army
Hey,
boy.
Mike Kenny.
What time is your show, Mitch?
6 o'clock Eastern.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happened to Matt with his coffee?
He never came back.
He actually texted me, Jim, said that he actually has some company. He'll be back in a little bit.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh,
Now,
all right.
I'm about to bring somebody in, so please forgive me if this guy turns out to be a jackass. So don't hold me accountable. I swear to God,
Hold on. I'm going to go ahead with the wild guess. It's Chris Hope.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hope.
Hi, Chris.
You better not be texting my daughter.
Hey, Chris, on your
How you doing,
Phantom
Chris?
4, have you tried the low noise props?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Howdy,
No.
Chris. How you doing?
I'm good, Captain Ray, Mitch, Mike, Jim,
How you doing, buddy?
little buddy. No.
Hey. My name
Little
is Adrian.
buddy. Little buddy. It's Gilligan and little buddy.
Okay, I'll take it. I love you too, Chris. I'll go ahead.
Anyway, no, I told Brian in the chat earlier that I hadn't tried him, but a guy come flew with me one Sunday at the lake, and he had the quiet props on. I mean, not quiet, but well, I guess they are quiet because they are quiet.
Screw one?
Yeah, they were.
No, they didn't screw on. They mashed and twisted.
No. They call them master air screw propellers.
No, these were DJI.
Oh, okay.
The quiet props for the Pro 4 Advanced and P4 V2.
Do they really make it a lot quieter?
Yeah, it really was. Compared to mine, quite a big difference.
By the way, Jim, I figured out why I wasn't getting notifications about your live streams anymore. For some reason, it turned off my notifications.
Ah.
They'll do that for some reason.
I had the bell rung, and I just went and looked at your channel, and the bell wasn't rung anymore.
Well, he didn't want the corona, so he cut you off.
Yeah.
So let me look here. This is supposed to be stream where everybody talks. Why is it so
Chris,
quiet?
I know. But Chris, I just want to tell you, you have inspired me to do sunrise flights. I got up and did my first sunrise flight yesterday.
Good for you, man. It's not so bad right now.
Too early, though. Too early. I'm going to go back to sunset flights.
There you go.
I agree with you, Ray.
Yeah, the days are getting shorter. The days are starting to get shorter now. Those sunrises,
Yeah, my sunrise is 7:06.
they're getting later, actually.
Yeah.
The sunrise is getting later and later now.
Yeah, sunset's at 7:30 now. 7:30 tonight when it went
And then
off.
they'll go ahead and change the daylight savings time thing, and we'll be back to square one again.
You know, I'm so confused, Mitch, that I don't even know where we're supposed to be at if we had never had daylight savings time. I'm lost.
Yeah, well, I don't know when they changing it this year. October, November. Usually it's
November,
sometime
right?
near,
Beginning of November now.
yeah, end of October, beginning of November, sometime right in there.
They should just standardize it one time. That's it.
I think so. You know what they say though, the reason they go off of it is because the kids end up going to school in the dark if they don't change it.
Right.
Yep.
Safety.
Yeah. So they keep trying to knock it off. You know, you different states will try to pass legislation, but somehow it never seems to happen.
Well, Robert just said Arizona doesn't have it.
No, Arizona stays at one time. Only
It seemed like Indiana didn't change their time zones. I mean, their daylight savings time either.
Man, it's going to get real confusing when half of us have it and half of us don't. You won't know what the hell time it is.
well,
You'll have to go, hey Siri. What time is it?
I just like the longer days, though. I really do. I don't like it when it gets dark so early.
No, I like it when it gets dark, 9 o'clock. I got time to do stuff when I get off work.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you know, we don't get the swings as bad here in the South as you do way up north. When you know, the further up north you get, the shorter the days are in the winter and the longer they are in the summer. I remember we used to go up to some model airplane fly-ins in late September up in Illinois, and we'd be out there and it was right before they changed the daylight savings time, and we'd be out there at 9:30 still at night, still flying. There was still enough light to fly.
That's good.
Yep. That's not bad.
Daylight savings time ends November 1st.
There you go.
November 1st. Yeah, I
November
thought
1st. Okay.
I thought it was that first weekend of deer season for Texas. So
You gearing up to get ready to go hunting, Chris?
oh yeah. Yep. That Saturday you can hunt till 7 o'clock, and that Sunday it's over with at 6. That's
we
right.
always have,
Now, what are you going to go hunting for, Chris?
Whitetail.
Yep.
Whitetail deer.
Okay.
Pigs. Pig shows up, he's gonna get a bullet thrown at him. I seen a guy place today the hogs went through last night, and it just it destroyed it.
It's getting so bad here in Georgia that the game wardens telling us, look, even if you don't take the hog, kill it.
But
They do that in Florida. Those things are a menace down here.
Did they
There's
say,
no
Chris,
season for
finish your
hogs.
thought.
Hold on. Wait a minute. One at a time. Say that again, Mitch.
What I was saying, down here in Florida, it's open season on these hogs year round. They're a menace down
They're
here.
a pain in the ass.
Yes.
Chris, what were you saying about them destroying that area?
yeah, they just destroyed a guy's yard. Mike said the game wardens told him to shoot him, but did the game warden say it's okay to shoot him off the highway?
Not off the highway, but when we're out in our hunting clubs and stuff,
Yeah,
they said if we see one, drop one, even if we don't take it.
man.
I used to watch that show, Hoggers or whatever, American Hoggers, and see the destruction they used to do.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy's yard is pretty, St. Augustine, and y'all seen it. They just go through one night and your yard's done.
Now, Adrian will know where I'm talking about. Over near Stark, when I used to live over there, Adrian,
Yeah.
some lady called me and my buddy. She had 16 hogs that had trapped her inside of her vehicle and surrounded her vehicle.
Holy crap.
No.
Wow.
And
really?
she got her vehicle out of the yard, and we just went open season. We killed all of them, processed the meat out, and gave it to the game warden to divvy out because they give it to families in need and stuff.
Yeah.
Because that was too much to fill. We filled our freezers and a whole bunch of other people.
Most of those hogs are pretty scrawny, though.
I ain't eating
Not ours.
I don't want to eat
Really?
more wild hog.
So we killed one out at the hunting club last year or the year before. It took 2 4-wheelers to pull that hog out, and one 4-wheeler got stuck. It was over 400 pounds.
That's a big hog.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, Brother Bob wants to go riding a helicopter. They do that down in South Texas, down there close to where
I would love to do that, Chris.
Michael Ghost lives down that part of the world. And I know a young man that went to school to become a helicopter pilot, and that's what he's doing now. He's flying one of those Robinson helicopters and let them hang out the side and shoot hogs with the AR-15.
Cool.
That
Yeah.
sounds fun.
Hey, Mitch, there's a question for you, Mitch.
Yeah, I see that. Most of the time, I just smoke these. I smoke probably too many cigars, so I just buy these bundles. They're really like a house brand for the store that I shop in, and they're made in the Dominican Republic, and they're not bad, but they're only like $2 a stick, which makes it not $10-15 a stick like some of these name type cigars. But they're not.
That's what
bad.
you call
They're
them,
not
Mitch? A stick?
bad. Stick. Yeah, stick. I used to be in the cigar business for
I remember you saying that. Yeah.
for a number of years, and we used to make these same kind of cigars in our factory down there, and private label them out to all these different cigar stores. And a cigar like that basically costs about these $10-15 cigars that you buy generally cost about $1 a stick to manufacture. So it's all markup between the factory to the distributor to the dealer to you. A $1 cigar becomes a $10 cigar. So, I know what these things are, and they're good smoke, and they're a couple bucks a stick, and nothing fancy.
Hey, Mitch, I know Robert's asking, are Cubans legal in the U.S. yet? I was going to ask you, how hard is it to get a Cuban in Florida?
No, not legal. There was during the Obama administration when they were loosening up the regulations on Cuba, which have since been reversed. Tourists could bring more cigars back with them, but you still couldn't have them shipped in, and you still couldn't sell them here in cigar stores. You had to go to Cuba, and you could bring them back with you. But Cuban cigars are okay, but it's more hype than quality. It's the forbidden fruit thing, and people pay big dollars. They pay $30,
Right.
$40, $50 a cigar for some of those things, and they're terrible. And down in Cuba, they don't have any regulations about pesticides. So they still spray the tobacco fields with DDT and things like that. And you smoke some of these Cuban cigars, and you can actually get a buzz off of them. I mean, there's some serious stuff.
There was Mitch, you're talking about cigars. There was a place in over in Ocala, Florida, that when we used to go visit friends, they had a coffee and cream cigar. Then when you tasted the tobacco leaves, it tasted like coffee with cream and sugar.
Yeah, we used to make them too, flavored cigars, all kinds of flavored cigars. But the reason I'm not in the business anymore is the federal government. They turned the regulation of cigars over from the ATF to the Food and Drug Administration, who now administers them and has made all kinds of new laws. And very, very hard and complicated and risky to bring them into the country now. You could lose an entire shipment in customs, and you're stuck. So my partner and I decided it wasn't worth the risk anymore. They want to regulate and this all was part of that big vaping push that they got started on to get rid of the vaping. E-cigarettes and that kind of stuff that they keep trying to outlaw. So they outlawed, you couldn't import flavored cigars anymore. And that was we had a pretty good business in flavored cigars. And you couldn't just bring a cigar in. You had to have your cigar approved by the FDA. It had to go through all kinds of tests. and it like drugs, it got to the point where if you wanted to create a new cigar, you'd have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to get it approved before you could bring it in. So
Mitch, you frozen.
Yeah.
Or was it just me?
Okay. All right.
Nope.
No, I guess it's Mitch.
Mitch, are you doing a little Macarena?
Nope. I'm frozen too now.
Yeah, you did
You're
froze for a
frozen too,
second,
Chris.
Rick Kelly. Jim, stop playing around. You know you're not frozen. Okay.
Huh.
I see from direction. I think Mitch has.
Did somebody say you're going to be at Spin Up?
No, I'll be watching it from the house. Mike was asking, Austin's not about 3 hours from me. He was asking if I was going down there.
Now, hey, Chris. Now that you said that, what do you mean that you'll be able to watch from home? How is that possible?
You go to Ready Set Drones channel and you get to watch it Saturday.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah. You can watch it. Don't cost you a dime, or you can spend. I can't remember what the tickets are, but you can buy tickets and have more chance. You have chances to win different gifts, different prizes throughout the day. I think he's got 4 or 5 DJI products, then Remote Pilot 101's giving away something. And, there's several things they're giving away that day.
Yeah. Ray Kelly did say that there's actually like DJI supposed to be sponsoring the show.
Yeah,
They're going to be giving out some stuff too.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
lost you mid-sentence there. I don't know what happened. I think my cell phone is running out of battery here. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I guess it disappeared because everything just went spinny things.
But you said you used to
Don't
make
let me stop. Yeah, we had a
coffee and cream.
Yeah, we did. We made all kinds of. We had honey, cherry, chocolate, coffee, vanilla, all kinds of different flavored cigars.
That honey sounds
they
good.
Yeah, when it's okay, but when you're smoking them, eventually you don't really taste it. I never enjoyed smoking the flavored cigars too much, but there are a lot of guys that love it. I haven't been in the business for 3 years now, and I still get emails from all my old customers keep saying, "Are you ever going to get any more of those flavored cigars?" And I have to email them back, say I'm not even in the business anymore.
Hey, Adrian, do you care if I put the link for Kelly's Spin Up in your chat?
No, sir. Go ahead, by all means. No, sir.
And I believe,
guys, I'm gonna have to bring it. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was going to say, I believe
reminder
Kelly
link.
said this was going to stop, and it may stop today or tomorrow. It may stop.
I think he said Thursday night he was going to stop taking tickets.
Yeah, I do it pretty quick because so that way you can get a head count on the prizes.
Yeah, but I got to go, guys, or my cell phone's going to quit here. So thanks for having me in, Adrian. Enjoyed it as usual, and see you around the patch. Chris, take care, Jim.
Take care.
See you. All right, buddy.
All right,
Good night, everybody.
Good night, buddy.
Good night.
No,
No.
Brother Bob, you're
How you doing, Mr. John Poole? How you doing, Chief?
I saw. I think it was Sean that put out. There was a link to put a remind. I snapped on it when he did it in that stream he was doing with Kelly. I don't remember what the link is though. I don't see it. It's a link to remind you that that stream is starting up Saturday or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's got that link. This is the Eventbrite link where you can go buy a ticket that I put up a while ago. Tickets are from 15 to 125. Yeah.
And Mike Kinney did buy a ticket, but he's watching from home.
Yeah. Yeah, he's still got Spin Up Hero, which is $125, and then Spin Up Standard is $25. Those are still available, but the early bird is closed.
Spinup2020.com.
It'll be fun, be interesting. It's better in person, but because you get to see everybody.
Yeah, that's.
But it is. I completely understand because we're dealing with it every day at work too.
I was going to say that's like the point of going to these things is to meet you guys.
Yeah, and that's what Spin Down is going to be. And again, it's limited because of the Corona stuff. The city won't let them have but 50 at the venue.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, here in Florida, they're saying, Chris Hub, that if you want to go ahead and have some kind of get together, now you're gonna have to get a permit in Florida for only 10 people. That's it. You got to get a permit from the city or the county.
I'll tell you what happened today. The National Finals Rodeo, if any of y'all rodeo fans, is usually in Las Vegas. Las Vegas is not letting them have it this year because of they just don't allow it. But in Arlington, Texas, at the new baseball stadium the Rangers have, Globe Life Field, the occupancy is 50,000, and they can have half that. So there'll be 25,000, could be 25,000 people there for 7 nights, and that's where they're going to have the NFR this year. I thought it was pretty cool.
Hey, Bill, Metro Drones, Dan Drone Pool.
Is he here?
Bill.
Metro Drones. Thank you for.
I guess Mitch didn't come back in, huh?
Oh, he already right, Kelly.
Yeah, he's on his phone.
He did for a minute. His phone was
I'm sorry,
dying.
I don't know what happened to my screen here. It was crooked, so I turned the iPad.
Okay.
And Brother Bob got him a Tiny Hawk, and he said he plugged the battery up and his smoke come out of it.
Oh, man.
Dang.
Who, Bob Casey?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Did the battery blew up, Chris?
Look at
Said
the
it
chat.
broke up
Look
the
in the
battery
chat.
connection. All I did was plug it in, seen smoke, and unplugged it.
Let me see here. Hold on.
Pull up his chat comment.
There you go.
Man, I was going to tell Mitch a while ago, I finally flew mine for a whole battery yesterday and did not have to walk and get it. I actually flew
Well,
it for
that's
about.
good, Chris.
I was happy. I flew it back and forth to the football field and just went back and forth around the goalpost and under the goalpost for about 5 minutes.
Now, Chris, you picked up the Tiny Hawk too, right?
Tiny Hawk 2 Freestyle.
So why the hell did Bob's burn up when he did that?
There's 2 batteries. I don't know, Bob, do you have the Freestyle or the Tiny Hawk, Bob?
But I mean, even though if you have either one, Chris, I don't think that should be happening.
No, it's not supposed to.
He said it's a Tiny Hawk.
So that's just
he said
one.
Tiny Hawk in the comment.
I think that's just one battery that runs the transmitter and runs the camera and the board.
It melted the battery connection.
He said he got a Tiny Hawk too, Chris.
Do what, Adrian?
He said he got the Tiny Hawk 2.
He got the Tiny Hawk 2. Two batteries, Bob, or one?
Well, if it melted the battery connection, what was it? Overload on the juice going in?
There's a short on the board somewhere.
You can't plug a new one.
He even said he can't plug in another one, so that one is pretty much fucked.
Yeah.
So, where did they come from, Chris? Is that going to be a long time to get replaced?
I got mine from Race Day Quads. I'm not quite sure where Bob got his. I would think they would take it back should no questions asked.
I'm sure Bob got it because everybody's trying to get the same one now, so they all know how to fly it.
Bill, Metro Drone, I like mine.
How long do the batteries last, Chris? How long is the flight time?
About 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
If you get real horsey with it, try to do a bunch of maneuvers, it'll go down quicker. But I just flew smooth for probably close to 5 minutes last night at the football field, just back and forth from one goalpost to the other. and like I say, it was good because I didn't have to walk out the middle of the football field and find it. And I have crashed this thing 100 times at least.
Is that the one that has the prop guard
No.
around in the frame?
No prop guards. It's just the frame and the 4 propellers. Rick Halber sent it to him. Okay. 450 milliamp. That's right. Yeah, Mike, Kenny, I did get the camera working. It come unplugged, man, from a wreck. One time I crashed.
Now, Chris Hope, are you able to fly a whole pack without crashing? I mean, just keeping it up? Okay.
Finally, yeah. I flew 3 packs yesterday, and I crashed it. The first pack 2 or 3 times. The second pack just once, and the last pack I didn't crash it at all.
That's success.
That's success, yeah. And today it's raining, of course, so I couldn't go fly.
Yeah, that's what it's been doing
Well,
here all day.
I have to make a confession. I haven't even flew the Mavic Air or any of these other drones in sport mode yet.
Nothing wrong with that.
Just go in tripod mode or cinematic mode. I'm just too nervous flying in sport mode.
That's
I'll
fine.
be right back.
Nothing wrong with that, Ray.
I think I've only put mine in sport mode like once or twice to get a certain shot I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Al Diaz joined us, and Brian B-Max Ariel joined us.
When I did that,
yeah, Brian.
One, I think you were on the live stream. I was talking about it, Jim. The one I did out at the farm. That's one of the few times I put it in slow because I wanted to go fast and low over those crops. But other than that, I don't do a whole lot of sport mode flying.
You know what I'm going to start using is it's been around forever. Course lock. You can keep the drone going straight in one direction, and you can still either spin the drone or the camera to get the view, and it's relatively, safe. It's not one of those.
Is that almost like waypoints? Is that almost like putting in waypoints or something?
Yeah, it keeps it going in a straight
lock.
Okay.
Hey,
So
Jim, look.
My sexy toy wasn't delivered by drone. They said they didn't give a flying fuck.
Hey, Jose 63, that was funny.
That should be a poster.
Oh, man.
That was funny.
Oh, God.
Whoa. Bob Case.
That's good, Bob.
Holy cow.
You racking up them hours.
My mic keeps on muting. This thing, tell you. It's all about StreamYard. It either hates your camera or it hates your mic.
You got a new mic?
I'm thinking it's the stuff you buy, Jim.
Now, I buy this stuff and it's supposed to friggin' last for years. That's why I buy quality.
That's right.
And look what happens to me.
Your face turns
Is that
red.
a new one? Jim?
What?
Is that a new microphone you're using?
No. This is the Yeti mic. I've had it for.
Hey, Brian Max in the house. Hey, Brian, how you doing, bud?
Brian Matt, I keep telling him that I sent him the link to come and join, but he's not coming in.
He don't want to see
Hey,
you.
Al Diaz.
Yeah, Bob's got 25 hours on the Mavic Air 2. That's quite a bit.
That's a lot.
He's putting some flights in.
No longer than it's been out. That's a lot.
I mean, wow. He haven't had any issues with it yet. That's pretty good.
I hate that he plugged his battery in and smoked his little toy he just got. Dadgummit.
I know, right?
What's up, Al?
You wait, the anticipation of it and all that, and then bingo.
Yeah, bang, bang, bongo. Messed up.
That's
One thing
heartbreaking
about it-
right there.
One thing about it, the boards, the camera and all that stuff, not too terribly high. You can replace those pretty reasonable.
Well, see, if it melted the connection, who else knows? What else was wrong with it? Like you said, probably got a short in the board, right?
It did short somewhere.
Yeah.
That's where that little thing that they sell, that smoke checker, really pays off.
Put a light bulb between the connection when you plug it in.
You got one of them, Chris?
No.
No.
No, I got a guy in the United States Navy for 4 years. Worked at Curtis Mathis for 20, and then he works for us. I call Mickey 1-800-Mickey. He's got all the helping hands and big magnifying glass.
Yeah, those helping hands.
We got all that stuff down there at our office, so we bring our stuff to him.
I had to solder an antenna on the Inspire 1, and I had to run out and go buy those helping hands, man. The 2 little clips on it and the magnifying glass in the middle, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
They're like,
hey, Fat Boy.
Hey, mate.
What you got there,
down, boys?
What up, mate?
Captain Ray, how are you?
Hey, Matt, how you doing?
Oh, going
doing
great,
well,
mate. Going great. Looking well.
Who's looking well?
I'm talking to Ray. Obviously, I'm thinking he's looking
well.
well.
I know, but I tell you.
But you're
I'm
on that
impressed,
side.
talking all the way in Australia.
Adrian should put you on the other side. Adrian, click
I'm
on Matt's
sorry.
picture and drag him over.
No, I wanted to stay right there so I could whoop his
Usually,
ass.
if you just
I wanted
turn
to stay
it,
right there.
or will I go crooked again? Is that better?
Get it, boy.
I don't
Get
know.
that finger.
No,
Get it.
gotta go
Get it.
there.
Hey,
There you
yeah.
go.
That's good, right?
All right.
That's
How's
good.
that?
Yeah.
Better?
Yeah.
That's better.
All right.
Adrian's used to watching those type of videos, though. He doesn't know what that is. What's
Yeah.
that measurement, Adrian? What is that? What's that called? Do you know?
Which one?
Exactly. Which one?
Hey, Jim, I got a question for you. What the hell was that you went ahead and posted on Facebook? And you mentioned me, Matt, and somebody talking about we love the Manscaped something. What is wrong with you and the goddamn Manscaped BS?
What are you talking about?
You don't be laughing, damn it. You know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't. Actually, I don't remember which. I give you comments all the time, man.
No, not on a video. I think you posted something on Facebook. You mentioned me, Matt, and somebody else talking about we love the Manscaped something.
What is it? Where is it?
Son of a
I
bitch.
remember that. Hey, Al. How are you, buddy? And
Yeah,
Eden Valley.
yeah.
Eden Valley Drones. Oh, my God. There's a name from the blast from the past. I haven't seen that for ages.
There's a reason for that.
Wow. Good on you, Jim.
Okay.
Had they known you were coming.
There's another thumbs down. You watch this. I'll go to 4 in a second. Here we go.
I tell you, there were 3 live streams going at the same time earlier.
Oh, were there?
Yeah, Bill Coast to Coast was on, and Ken Dobo was on, and Adrian was on.
Oh, it makes it hard, doesn't it? When because in all reality, it's a pretty closed-in sort of group of people. You know, there might be a lot of them, but it's a very small. And when one has a live, you know, I find a massive difference with the viewing on. I think once a month. Who does that live? What's his name? Jim
Kelly.
He does
Kelly,
that.
ready, set drone.
That's the one.
First
Ready,
Friday,
set-
right?
Yeah, once a month, and my show goes so slow for about an hour, and then it goes. Yeah, takes a while, but yeah, that's just the way it is, you know. It pulls, and I think Spike's live too.
that's what I was trying to figure out. Because I'm gonna have to change the day I do my live stream now, seeing who was doing stuff on Thursdays.
When do you do yours, Mike?
I used to do it on Sunday evenings, but my work schedule changed. So now I'm gonna try to do it on Thursdays at like 8:00 because I know Mitch does his at like 6. So
You're gonna go up against Ken Herron? He goes on at 8 on Thursday.
I just saw Thomas wrote in here. Kelly's now doing it every Friday.
Yeah, every Friday.
Really?
Him and Greg. Kelly's at 7, Greg's at 8, and then
Greg who?
sometimes they get together and do a combo stream.
Greg who, mate? From where?
Gunner, your neighbor, Oz by Drone.
He does a live as well, or does he join him
No, Greg does his own show
on a Friday night
on Friday night. Yeah,
as well as Saturday?
sir.
As well as Saturday?
No, just Fridays. So Greg
I tell
does a show
you,
Friday nights. Oz by Drone. No, excuse me. Oz by Drone Friday nights. Kelly Shores is on Friday nights. Ken Herring's on Thursday nights.
No. Okay. No, I'm getting confused here because your Friday night's still his Saturday morning show.
Correct. Correct.
Right. So that hasn't changed. Okay.
No, that hadn't changed. No, that's right. You're in another world, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm in the better half. Yeah.
Better half if you flush it.
If you flush, it goes down there, Chris.
It meets in the middle, I think, Jim.
Yeah, somewhere in the middle, there's paradise.
so now Matt,
So, hey, Matt, when you left, what were you doing? Did you get some brown chicken, brown cow?
No, mate. No.
He was having his morning constitutional, for God's sake. Leave him alone.
No, my neighbour came over. She's got problems. One of her, she's got a burst main somewhere.
You said her.
Yeah, no, don't worry about
Okay.
that.
All right. Never mind.
No. So I actually, because there was a knock at the door, so obviously I went and gave her a bit of a hand, and sorted that out for her. She couldn't find her mains and all that. She had water going everywhere down in her laundry. One of her pipes had burst or some shit.
It smells like bullshit. Okay, I think I'm getting the corona right now.
Okay, I just made that up. Then that's okay. Whatever. That's you act like you've got more than the corona, mate. Have a look at you.
Go look in the mirror, Adrian.
That wasn't one of my symptoms.
That was rude. That was very rude.
It was. It's more like a missing chromosome. I'm kind of guessing.
Okay.
It's not even the extra Y. It'd be the half of the two.
You know what, Matt? Things were actually pretty cool before you got in. Now you got Chris Hope talking shit.
That's why the estrogen comes in. Got to get those chromosomes happening.
If you manscaped once in a while, you would understand.
Hey, Adrian, I hate to break it to you, but that wasn't one of the symptoms of corona.
I got to get some coffee.
Hell no, I don't want Matt next to me. Let me move him. Hell no.
Good thing Adrian can't hear me.
Yeah. That's in your private message, Jim.
Yeah, he's a dumbass, hon. Sorry.
Preach it, Jim. Preach it.
All right, now I'm going to get coffee.
Yeah, you go get a coffee. Yeah.
You asshole. Oh,
Adrian,
the one that left.
Missing
Adrian, I'll tell you what, man. Switching over to night shift sucks.
It's kicking your ass.
It is. Because I'm working 2 to 10 shifts and then 2 10 to 6 shifts all together.
Holy.
No.
So that's 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.?
Yeah.
2 evenings and 2 morning tires.
Well, 3 evenings and 2 overnights.
No day off in between.
My days off are my 2. Like this morning, I got off at 6 a.m. and I'm off today, tomorrow, and then I'll go back in at 2 p.m. on Friday.
Holy crap.
Missing a few bottles in his six-pack. That's
Yep.
correct. Sorry, mate.
Our guys work 12-hour shifts now. 4 nights.
One
I'd love to do the 12-hour shifts, but that's how they have it scheduled right now.
Good night, Ray Kelly. Thank you for popping in, sir.
Are you doing it? Oh, don't do that in front of him, Chris.
Oh.
What the Chris, what are you doing?
It's called Nunya.
None of your business.
You know what, Chris? So you too old for that bullshit.
No, he's not.
Never.
It gets to a point where you're growing up and you're in your 30s and 40s and think you're all not mature and all that. But then when you get to your 50s, you think, bugger this shit. And then you go digress back to your teenage years.
Ask
What's up,
me.
Mike Kenny?
Ask me.
Hey y'all. Hey everybody. Hey, can you see me?
Yes, we can see you.
Mike.
This camera
All right.
sucks on this phone. My tablet's got a great camera, but it's not charged up good enough. This phone, not so good.
Okay. Now I can see you, but your eyes, you got your eyes open or you're closed?
Yeah, man. They might be bloodshot red.
Okay, never mind.
I get some better light there.
Have a go.
No, this camera sucks.
Yeah.
Actually,
I came on to ask. Really, I came on to ask Matt because he's pigeonholed himself. He put the greatest video on YouTube ever, and I don't know where he's going to go from here now.
Oh. Oh, mate, can only go down, can't it?
That was fantastic video, though, man. I watched it a couple times. If I ever come to visit you, that would be the first place I'd want you to take me. That's for sure, man.
Oh man, it'd be a pleasure to show you around, mate. You know, that's anyone who pops over, mate. You know, more than welcome to get in contact with me, and you know, we'll go places, dude.
That just looks like a fantastic landscape there, man. It's really spectacular.
It's really interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of that was the highest one of the lot, but there's like 4 or 5 of those similar sort of things around that area. Really, really unique sort of landscape, and I think what they call them was volcanic plugs, where it had gone up and it had done its eruptions and shit, then cooled off and just plugged up the hole so that it was never to erupt again. And there's a few of them like that around there. Beautiful spot. Yeah, but what am I going to do, Mike? Tell me, what's my next one? Please.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's going to be hard to top that one.
That was impressive. I like the mountain out of the ground. Pretty cool.
Really interesting location, man. Loved it. Really good.
Go fly it again.
I want to do sunrise there, eh?
Yes.
Dude.
Get to the top of it. Can you go to the top?
Yeah.
That's what I'd do.
Yeah, I flew over the top of it in that video.
Yeah, that was a great shot when you went over the top, panning down. That was awesome.
Can you physically get to the top?
Yes.
There you go. Challenge.
Am I physically capable of getting to the top?
Oh, that's the choice.
No, you are not.
Jim's on again. Obviously, he's left his bloody microphone on.
Shut up.
The one he's running down a while ago.
No one wants to hear you.
Yeah, no. That's all right, mate. We can go have a look at your purple roads.
I didn't post that video.
Yeah, I know.
What's up, Mike?
I'm all right. I've been having some trouble with the air too, though.
What the hell? Let Mike tell them about your focus.
I read that.
Well, that's not what I was talking about, but there is no tap to focus on that Fly app. It's not like the Go 4. But that might have been because I was so far zoomed in. I mean, I'm no camera expert. I was pretty far zoomed in when I was flying around in front of those houses. I don't know if that had anything to do with it or not.
It shouldn't be. If they make a zoom, it should friggin' be in focus when it zooms.
Because I was like maybe 3 times in as I was zipping by there.
This is the video he drove 4 hours to get. Broke down on the way home. Remember during our live stream on Tuesday? Now, he put the time in to get this video, and the damn MA2 didn't focus on him.
Yeah, then I went back. I went back the next week. because I got distracted by all those bikini babes, and I wasn't happy with my footage, so I went back.
Right, close enough. Yeah.
Tomas says it's digital zoom. You will lose quality.
That's correct.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, that stinks.
Because
That digital zoom, see, if you have an optical zoom, it'll keep the quality, but that digital zoom, basically, it's just enlarging the pixels, kind of.
I know, but it's only a 4x zoom, right?
yeah.
In 1080, it is. Mhm. It's only-
Tomas, check out Mike's video real quick, and then come back and tell me what you think. I mean,
But I had something else happen to me while I was there. It's like it wouldn't take two flight commands at the same time. I was headed towards a sailboat, and I'm trying to climb, and it's not climbing. And
What?
then it wouldn't turn either. If I let off the sticks, then it would take the command. And I get back home, and I checked it out in the backyard, and it worked fine. And I knew Philly had flown his a bunch, so I called him and asked him. And sure enough, he goes, "Did it act like it was stuck?" And I knew exactly right then that the same thing had happened to him, because that's the same word I used at the beach. I thought it was my drone, but I don't know why it did that. It did it several times. I tried to turn, wouldn't do anything. I tried to climb and go forward at the same time, nothing. And then, like I said, I get home, go out in the backyard, and it works fine. I don't know what was going on with it.
Maybe you have some kind of interference.
no,
I
he
don't
was
think
way out
so.
at the shore. No.
Yeah, because Philly said the same thing happened to him. And when he said, "Did it act like it was stuck?" I knew right then that it was the same. He had the same thing happen, because that's the same words I used. But it hadn't happened again, but it's like sporadic. I don't know what was going on with it.
Nah.
Reset. You had to power cycle it, reset the controller.
Now, I wonder if something happened to you. Remember when I was talking to you on the phone? That time when I told you right outside my house, I flew this one before just fine. When I brought it up about 150 feet, it was just fine. But then lately, when I fly it, I will lose FPV and I don't even know why.
On the air too?
On the air too, yeah.
I'll be. I emailed DJI, because you can see your stick movements. You can't see them very good, but it does show your stick movements when you go back and look at your flight record.
Right.
But I don't know what it was. It worked fine the other day.
If you have the free account on Air Data, you can replay the flight and see the stick movements too on screen.
Yeah, you can do that with that DJI on your flight, flight path also. But you can't really see the stick movements that good. It just kind of lights up,
Hey, Jack of all trades, thank you for popping into the stream. I appreciate you.
I'll tell you why that's important, Mike, is because when I'm coming down, if I'm like 250 feet, I don't just come straight down. I come down and forward, or down and backwards.
That's what I did.
If I just come straight down, she'll wobble.
Yeah, exactly.
All of them,
Right?
Hey, Jim, that's what she said. Wobble.
I wish she said that.
I'm just saying.
When she was 18, she didn't have to wobble.
Hey.
You just smack them in the ass and say, "Giddy up."
Hey, Matt, do that again. Do that again for me. There you go.
It's a long ride on the back of that bike,
A
Adrian.
long ride on the back of that darn motorcycle. Yes. Me and Jim. That's right.
Well, Jim's got his motorcycle. He don't have to ride on that.
I'm just saying, Jim.
It would have been an interesting road trip.
Homie, don't ride, bitch.
Hey, watch your mouth.
That's what it's called. Get
What
your
was that powder?
motorcycle vernacular.
It's
Monkey.
Yeah. Sorry, Mike.
What, Mike?
Monkey.
What was that powder, Jim, you were talking about? Something monkey butt, or what was it called?
Yeah. That's right. It is monkey butt.
It is monkey butt.
It even had one for little infants and stuff. For nappy rash and shit.
For Adrian.
Monkey butt.
Oh, look, I'm gray again. I guess it doesn't like my light.
How's the planet Zenith going, Jim?
Very good. Thank you. Thank you for asking. This friggin' camera. Oh my god.
You put your heat lamp in there so you can get some red on you.
It looks like he's got lipstick on. Have a look.
He does, don't he?
Looks like he's
I
been.
swear to God, I thought he had lipstick for real.
Looks
Yeah,
like
right. Why does it do that?
I don't know.
You might close that thing up. Something gonna get in that you don't want.
Yeah. Spend $200, guys. Get the Logitech Brio. It'll be good to you. Yeah.
Brio's awesome. Yeah.
4K something. Not quality.
It should be 4C.
Yeah.
And
That's how many batteries it should take.
And C for crap. Yeah. It's a terrible camera. I'm very surprised with that because I was actually going to go get one.
Look how good it looks now, though, Matt.
Yeah, no, actually, it has. Look at that. It's clear as shit.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It's clear as
As soon as he got out of in front of it.
Let me put this back in front of it. Look what happened.
That's yellow again.
I try and buy stuff one time so I don't have to buy anything for years.
Hey, as soon as you walked away, Jim, it looked perfect, and then you got back in front of it, and it went back to the weird colors.
This screws it up, right?
Yeah, that radio face of yours really messes with it. Smile, Adrian. It's funny, mate.
Cállate la boca.
¿Dónde está Casa de Pepe?
Taco
This
burrito.
is what's funny, man. I should send her a joke.
You did.
Well, guys, I'm about to head out. I've been up for about 7 hours with 3 hours of sleep.
Oh, you slept in.
It's
Got
been
a
a
good
long
nap
day.
there, huh?
What's
Hey,
that?
Jim, watch this. Look, can you see that? Can everybody see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
That's fine. Let them deliver it. How's that not going to be messed up when they drop it?
Right?
Now, this is the part that be killing me. Like you said, it's gonna be delivered coffee and pastries.
Why?
How are you gonna receive that? I don't
It's gonna come down on a tether and spin, and when it stops spinning, then you grab the box, take your coffee out, and it goes back up. The coffee's cold. The pastry's got flies in it from going through the air. I mean, this is just insane.
Mosquitoes on the box.
Yeah.
It's gonna have flies. It's gonna have those love bugs. It's gonna have everything on it.
Just stupid.
See you, Mike. I know you're just waiting there to go.
All right, y'all. I will thank you for having me, Adrian.
My
Good to see
pleasure.
you, Mike.
Thank you for coming in, sir.
Night, Mike.
Crash out. Get some
Bye,
sleep,
Mike.
y'all. All right, night, y'all.
See you, mate.
Now, Jim, but yeah, like how I don't think I want nothing delivered, no kind of food delivered by drone to me. I don't think that's not happening.
It's limited to 5 pounds. So there's that. And then I think maybe, because somewhere up north, they were trying it out for pharmacy deliveries. When I say north, I mean like Wyoming, something there.
Heard that.
And that's one thing to get. Maybe if someone needs they run out of their heart medications or whatever, right? But coffee, come on. Coffee in a Danish coming by flight?
Hey, Bob, I'm surprised there's only 5 or 4.
Hey, to be honest with you, Bob Casey, I don't even give a damn who's doing it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't give it a thumbs down yet. Wait. There'll be 5.
I got 5 showing here. I got 5.
Let me get there.
There's actually 5 thumbs down. Holy crap. Somebody must love the hell out of me.
There'll be 6. There'll be 6 in a minute.
There, mate.
I see 7.
Okay, I'm up there now. I'm number 8.
Now I see 7 now. Holy shit.
Mine says 8.
Now I see
9.
11.
Now 10. Matt, why are you playing around? You
Stop
jackass.
pissing everyone off in the chat,
You
Adrian.
vulgar.
You're obviously upsetting everybody in the chat, mate.
Yeah.
You got to stop talking about those drones. It's upsetting everybody.
There's a hospital here that's delivering medicine. Bowman Gray School of Medicine, they make special cancer medicines, and they're having drone deliveries of that medicine to like clinics just around a like 12 square mile area.
That's more the thing I could see it for, Mike, is
Yeah.
going like from when you go to these outpatient clinics and get your blood drawn or something like that and deliver it to the hospital, or
Yeah.
This is like time sensitive medicine.
yeah.
Organs. You can see the paramedics carrying them with them, and this one's got an organ donation. Rip it out and chuck it up and fly it to the hospital.
Yeah, I don't want my new liver flying off the handle, and going into Bobby's backyard. Oops, we'll just wash that off.
Yeah, no, and the dog starts to chew on it.
Yeah. The cat pees on it and the dog starts to chew it. We'll just rinse that off. He'll never know.
There goes the thumbs down because of Jim.
Smells the same.
Looks good. What the
Hey.
hell will Jim know?
Just take it up, rinse it over the hose. It'll be all right. Nothing wrong with him.
That's right.
Yeah. Got that. Wash it under the tap. Oh, Thomas is going mental. See, there you go. Thomas doesn't like what you're talking about, Adrian. Terrible.
What did he say?
And you got to know that when you piss Thomas off, you're going to fucking get the wrath. You're going to get the wrath of him.
Oh, the thumbs down.
Yeah, look at him. He's angry face and all.
Al says, I always hit the like, maybe too many times.
I wish they get rid of it. The thumbs up and down.
I don't know.
I mean,
what is
I've
its
never
purpose?
thumbs down anybody. I've never done that before. I mean, if I didn't like it, I didn't like it, but I wouldn't thumbs down it.
I didn't until tonight.
Yeah. So you got on Adrian's stream.
Yeah.
Adrian made me do it.
I
don't. You know how they have all those analytics. I just don't get what the idea is between the thumbs up, thumbs down. If 1,000 people give you a thumbs up, they'll help your video. What? Come on.
Who cares? I really don't.
Yeah,
I'm
because
like-
it's still a view, isn't it? They still viewed it. Isn't that what they go by? Views?
Yeah.
Views and comments and what do they call it? Interaction. So yeah, it's thumbs up and thumbs down all add to your interaction and all that sort of shit, which the algorithm loves.
Now, fellas, look at this one right here.
What is that?
That's a drone.
What's that going to be doing?
Oh, that's from Zipline.
Can you guys see it?
Yeah. Yeah, we can see it. That's from Zipline. They do all their testing in Africa.
I see you. Now that's better.
No, I like the other picture. Yeah. No, not that one.
That one says sorry. That's funny.
Hey, Matt.
Yes, mate.
You need to calm down, okay, sir? You're having too much fun.
Yeah. Oh, God forbid. We can't have that, can we?
All right. So that's supposed to be some kind of delivery something here.
See it, Bob.
Wow. This is crazy.
It is commercial use, Al. That's what they've been using for their blood. Their blood transport. Right?
They've been doing that in some hard to reach places over there, and it's actually been helping out. And it says right there in Rwanda and Ghana in West Africa.
Yeah. Ghana, West Africa, Europe, US.
That's where I get all my financial advice from.
Yeah, Ghana.
That's the one. Oh, there's a prince over there want to send me some money.
Well, you know why? You know why they do all these flights over there? Because you can't do it in the UK, you can't do it in the US, and you can't do it in Australia. So they have to go to Africa to test fly all these things and the beyond visual line of sight and all that crap. Drones are safe, okay? They're not Tonka toys anymore. They have real motors and real batteries in them. And we've been in the game for 5 years now.
And they're smart. If you lose signal, it'll come back to you.
And how dare we want to make money out of it without being a corporation?
Right, right.
Now, Mike Kenny, you got one of these?
What is it, sir?
Silicone cover. You're gonna get one?
Silicone breast implant. Somebody lost theirs.
Somebody find another way to use the Chi-Chi's pee juice and make a little cover out of it.
Unbelievable. Hey, Adrian, let me ask you something, mate. That controller there, right? That's got a fan in it, yeah? No, this is a serious question, Adrian. I'm not going to be. Maybe I might later, but not now. That's got a fan. That's got a fan in it, right? So obviously, it's a
yes,
needs to be and all that sort of shit.
And
So.
there's a cutout for the fan right here.
Okay, Ned Kelly's mask. Righto. So what about the rest? Because silicon holds heat, man. You know. And I know my controller gets warm once I run 6 batteries through it.
Yeah.
Does it seem to be all right?
Well, since I got it, I haven't messed with it yet because it's been raining too much here. But I'm going to try it hopefully this weekend.
It's unusual.
I'm going to run one whole battery outside. And hopefully,
a whole battery.
Was that the MA2 controller?
Yes.
Okay, like a protective cover. I couldn't see it real good.
Yeah, kind of. I guess if you want to call it that.
That'll be interesting. I'm kind of guessing that, because they were saying about the wraps and all sorts of things for your drones too, that, they're going to get hot. No, well, they don't. They're really no different. So, but the thing is with that is why I'm asking is because it's silicon and it's like an insulator.
Keep the heat in, right?
Yeah. Because obviously heat is dispersing through the whole body of this thing, just like it does with a drone. It's not just the fan. So yeah, imagine that shutting down with you halfway through. Unreal.
Because that does have. Wait, I don't have one. So does that have a fan in that controller?
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Discuss this, Adrian,
now,
bloody boy.
Is your condom on there? Is it covering the fan vents?
Now, Matt, did I not just show you that? So you're not paying attention, are you?
You're just covering all the bases we just talked about just then.
No, I'm not paying attention. I'm being an Adrian. I'm typing.
That's why I called you Jim Mateo.
Right here, Jim. There's the fan right here, and there's a cutout.
That's the only vent you have?
That's the only vent that the remote have. Yes, that's it.
Wow.
What is it you're actually holding, Adrian?
What is that thing in your hand?
What is it?
Mavic Air 2 controller.
For the Mavic Air 2.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch it. You ain't got the joysticks on it, and that kind of throws me. I didn't know what it was.
There's another mount, right? I mean, another gym right there.
I thought it was an FM radio.
Actually, you know what I thought it was? I thought it was a power pack for charging stuff with. Sorry.
I was talking to Tim Jackson about that the other day because he's got one, right? It does 2 batteries at once. And the other day I required to charge while I was driving. Now that the car charger itself is fantastic, it's really quick on the Mavic 2 batteries. And I was inquiring about the charger that he had. Now a good price and all that sort of stuff, but would I use it? And that would be, when it comes down to it, that's another battery maintenance issue, because that's obviously got a battery in it and you've got to keep that at a certain thing too. But how often am I going to use my charger on the road? And if I'm on the road for a while, the car charger that does 1 battery at once, which does about 45 minutes from 20%, it's pretty damn quick. So,
yeah.
It'd be hard to run that controller down too, because it's got a huge battery in it. I mean, you can fly for hours and it's still halfway depleted. So I don't know how you're ever get down to the.
Mike, not just that. This remote here, the last time I charged it is about 3 weeks ago, and it still got charging it.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. It's got a huge battery in it.
Pretty much full. Look at that. Still full.
Hey, you're using iOS on that, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Now, what we've had problems with in the past, and this is another reason I moved away from Android, is the fact that you could not turn off the fact that it was charging the device from the remote controller, which obviously
Yeah.
stuck down. Yeah, so you couldn't turn that off. If you were to run an Android, but you don't know the answer to this, but it's a question I'll put out there. If you were to run Android on the new Mavic Air controller, will that be charging your Android device like they normally?
No, it doesn't. That's the first one that it doesn't try to, Matt.
Wow. Nice.
That's the first one that it doesn't try to.
Yeah, good. All right. Well, that's a big plus because that was a pain in the butt.
Yeah. Because the Mavic Mini, it doesn't have a very big battery in its controller, and of course, it's trying to charge up my tablet all the time, and hell, it's gone before you know it.
Oh, you got an Android tablet?
Yeah, but that's what I fly with. But that MA2 controller, that's the first one they made that it doesn't try to charge your Android device.
Well, that's a plus. That's a plus for that because that's just a pain in the butt. And especially now we're talking flight times and the flight times that they're getting out of these drones. You want as much power as you can out of those remotes. You know, you don't want to be cut short anywhere just because you're charging a bloody device on top of that. Nah, look at that.
Yeah, have you ever had that happen where your controller got so low that it started sending off the emergency signal that it's getting low on battery?
Yep.
I don't. What emergency signal?
If it gets real low, it'll start beeping, and it'll, it'll let you know the controller's low.
Battery level low. Blah blah blah. See you, Chris.
I'm out, guys.
All right, Chris. Thanks for coming.
Adrian, thanks for having me, man.
See you later, Chris. My pleasure, sir.
Take care, everybody in chat. Y'all have a good night. We'll see you on Matt's Friday night.
Bet you will, brother. Thanks,
Adios.
Chris. See you, mate.
So, hey, Mike Kenny, the video you were talking about, is that the last one you did 3 days ago?
Yeah. I was flying around some, I don't know, they're several $1 million homes on the end of this island.
That's beautiful. Imagine having one of those joints.
I like that crow's nest on those.
Yeah.
Imagine being up there, morning coffee.
Oh,
yeah, that's
live streaming.
Yeah, that'd be too cool.
Do you have any music on it, Mike?
Imagine that.
Too. Now he's frozen.
Yeah.
Sitting back in the chair.
I'm all right.
Coffee, live streaming, not watching Adrian's channel, not commenting on any of his videos.
Actually enjoying life, you mean? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see where several of those houses had that crow's nest on top. There were several of them.
Yeah.
Now, my kid, do you have any music on that video?
Oh, no, I didn't put any music on that.
Adrian, don't even try, mate. Don't try. I'll put it through my channel because if you put it through yours is just jerky as all shit.
Thank you, Matt. You see, that's what I love you. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Well, Adrian learned how to.
No, Jim, listen, because we have the awesome Australian internet. Go ahead, Matt.
Matt, look, he's frozen up.
Who?
Adrian was a second ago. He learned how not to use the gimbal, Matt. If you checked out his last flight, he just takes it up and
flies. How to leave your gimbal steady the whole flight.
Steady Adrian flight. Beautiful.
Go ahead, Matt. Play the video.
Righto, mate. Hang on. Give me a sec, dude. Give me a sec.
Are we talking Mount Biwa?
No. This is Mike's, mate.
Oh.
Yeah, Biwa. Oh, man.
Mike's video, I mean, it pissed me off. Look he spent all that time.
Look at these houses.
Beautiful. And when he goes to the left, they got all those crow's nests on them.
Yeah, man.
That was a 4-hour drive, right, Mike?
Yeah, it is, man. Luckily it's just straight down Interstate 40. Yeah, it's 4 hours though.
Yeah,
that's dedication to getting the shot.
And you wanted to go back too, didn't you?
Now,
I had to go back. the first time I was there, all these college babes surrounded me and asking me questions. And hell, I was the older dude, so I had to be the cool guy and give them beers and hang out with them. I wasn't worried about where I was flying and filming then.
Yeah, I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be. I'd be worried about, or not worried about it, but be other things. There we go, up the top there, on top of the roof.
Yep.
Look at that.
The crow's nest. Yeah. Coffee.
That's sweet.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Or even up here in the sunroom there.
Hey, can you imagine just being up there with your drone, doing a little sunrise, sunset, drinking, relaxing?
Yeah, that'd be the life. I told Matt when I get rich and famous, I buy one. I'll have everybody and fly him and Tim and Ari over too.
Now, Tomas thinks it's definitely because you're zoomed in that the quality is not fully there.
It's probably right, because I was. That's what I was thinking. But you guys, I'm not the camera dude. You guys are the camera guys, and I didn't. You know, he's probably right. Exactly right.
You can see it, and so it's zoomed in. Okay, well, that's
Yeah, but still, Matt,
Well, you know
what the hell use is zoomed in if it's going to come out crappy?
Yeah, that's right. As I was saying, it's like the Sparkies when that was gesture mode and all that sort of shit. Oh, it's okay, but it's just a gimmick. It's not a zoom bloody camera, basically. You know, I mean, it's a good little feature if you want to just try some stuff out. But Thomas is right. You're going to lose your image quality there. And who wants to?
Yeah, I learned my lesson on that.
Yeah, you can see. Look at the roof there when you zoomed in. They just went.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, lost the detail.
Yeah, it did, mate. It did, yeah. God.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful shot.
I can probably understand why you wanted to stay as far away from there as possible, because when people have got money, they complain more.
Yeah, I'm way on the other side, too. I'm pretty far away. I'm about a mile away from there, actually.
Wow, that's a good zoom.
Yeah, so that includes the pucker factor.
Well, no, I meant where I was standing. I was standing about a mile away.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You know what would scare me about having that zoomed in like that would be the perspective of where my drone actually is.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the FPV. Yeah. It'd be like, oh, yeah, I'm miles away from that. No, you're not, Crash. You know?
Hey, Mark,
it really exaggerates a turn too if you're zoomed in like that. It looks like you really jerk the drone even if you just turned a little bit.
Exactly. Yeah.
You'll find that with anything that's zoomed in. I mean, if you zoom in and your hands are shaking, you'll see that shake like a million times worse than what it is. Yeah.
Hey, Mark, can you imagine you on top of your house drinking, then his drone just come by and smack you in the goddamn head?
Yeah, well, I could exactly.
You know what I mean? You enjoying your little coffee, then this drone come out and just smack it on the head. Boom.
Doesn't know where it is. There's no depth perception anywhere there. All you got to worry about is the fact that you stay above those masts, mate, and you should be fine.
Really, the end of the video is the best part. That's really the good shot, really. I mean,
that's the same with Adrian's videos too.
I guess we're our own worst critics. 50 videos. I've never been happy with any of them. I was a little happier with this one, I guess, than I have been with any of them. But
mate, it's a beautiful area to go, and this place here. Have a look at that, and the garden there, and the grass, and all that sort of shit just before the water, mate. Yeah.
You know, I was looking at my Mavic Pro, whatever you want to call it. You know, it's a different picture, but actually, it has a more natural look about it. I swear it does. I hadn't posted any off of yet, but I was looking at it, and I mean, I don't know. It's hard to describe. It's just like a more natural look. The water looks more natural to me.
Mate, the Pro series, the first Pro it's still a good camera. I mean, I still like that Pro. It has its downfalls when it comes to shadows and stuff, because they can get a little bit purpley, to be honest. But the Pro itself.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, Google that, mate. Google it. It's a great camera. I still like it. I mean, I did that video a couple of weeks ago with the Spark, the Pro, and the Pro 2. You know, the Pro 1 footage still looks amazing, you know. And in certain applications, I took mine down the beach the other day, and I cracked it along the beach there. And in lit situations, it's still absolutely fine camera. There's nothing wrong with them, mate. They're good, and if you can get around the wobbliness of the camera and the bullshit when it comes to the ribbon and all that sort of shit, very flimsy.
Yeah, that gimbal leaves little to be desired, but
Yeah.
I did like the picture.
It is. See, look how blurry that is.
Yeah, like here, right there on the. I'll post it sometime this week. But the Pro, it did an excellent job on this when I was panning across here. It just looked more natural, the ocean colors and everything.
Yeah.
Which I had filter on there, and it was probably just right. Everything went right that time.
Yeah. Yeah, you're
That's
right,
actually probably the best shot right there.
That's a great shot. I really do like that shot. Did I even? I think I might have even commented on that shot.
The 3 boats right here with the 3 boats going by was my favorite.
Yeah.
Where's there? Right there, dude. With that sun and this isn't showing the clarity of the shot you got. Your shot's much better than this.
Yeah.
But you could postcard that thing, man.
It's beautiful.
Now, if I was rich, that's where I'd be. I'd be off by myself somewhere. I wouldn't want to be on top of it, you know.
Yeah, you're right, Thomas. The Spark did hold its own. I've always said that about that drone. Beautiful. Yeah, that was a nice last shot. And you're right. Imagine, you got to walk half a K down those bloody walkways to get to the water because the marshland was just so cruddy.
Yeah, exactly.
Couldn't build on it. Here we go. Get rid of that.
Hey, Mike, I tried the little zoom on the Mavic Air 2. I think it's okay, but I don't really like it. The zoom on the Mavic Air, the Mavic 2 zoom, now that's zoom right there.
Yeah, because that's optical and it's focusing.
Correct. And it focused right away, immediately.
Yeah, well, that's designed for it, It's big difference. Big difference. I mean, a lot of phones and all that. Well, back in the day, or a few years ago, you put a zoom on your phone, and it would do exactly the same thing, turn to crap.
Yeah.
And
God.
this is what they've done with the Air 2. It's just one of those features that
we have come so far in 10 years. Though I took a look at some video I had shot from my cell phone 10 years ago, and it's absolute crap compared to today.
I know, isn't it?
Oh my God.
I did actually come across a massive limitation. That S20 thing I've got, right? Oh, camera's fantastic.
Right.
Now I'm not shooting in 4K 60. I'm shooting in 4K. It's not HDR. 4K. What happened? 4K. Gee, that's cool. That's a great idea.
They got to be carrying the hose up and shooting the water. It is it's a great use. Now, the next thing we need is a way to get people down from these skyscrapers, like the Twin Towers that we had an hour to get people out of and didn't.
Yeah, where the ladders won't reach that high. Yeah.
Well, where were the helicopters with the ropes hanging from them?
You'd think they'd be handing platforms down. You know what I mean?
Put airbags out. People were jumping they couldn't take the heat.
Yeah.
I was going to say jumping for their life, but obviously they knew what they were doing.
Yeah, they knew that. Yeah.
That's a pretty good idea right there.
Yep.
Shocking images.
Now let's get back to Matt, what Matt was talking about before you rudely cut him off.
Okay, go ahead, Matt. I'm sorry.
I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about.
Because I'm so rude, according to Jim.
I knew that. Adrian, how's that 8K video coming out of yours on the Evo 2? What's it looking like?
Honestly, I haven't even done a damn 8K video yet, Jim. I don't even think that I'm able to do that on this computer.
I could not tonight render the H.265 video of the YouTube video I just put up. I tried to do it in 265 and the computer told me no. It said check your NVIDIA card or upgrade to the latest driver or something like that. But
Jim, I sent you a message during yesterday or the day before. Time to upgrade to a tower, brother.
yeah, I did read that. And as I pulled an Adrian on you, I ignored you.
You did, but I knew you saw it, and I knew it upset you. So that was all that mattered.
I do need to get a tower though with something like a 2070 in it, like Brian Mack got.
That's it.
Put together.
Hey, Matt, look at this.
Westpac.
Read what that says.
Oh, for God's sake.
Do you only like this guy called Drone DJ?
I don't even know who the hell that is. I just Googled that and it came up with all these, right? These are supposed to be the 2020 drones that's supposed to be coming out soon, I guess.
Westpac have been using drones for a long time.
Those are out now. Those drones.
They are.
You got to have a 135 in the United States to use them, though.
Yeah. But they've been using Westpac have been using drones for a long time. They've got a search and rescue drone and all sorts of shit. These boys are on about. They've had them for quite some time. They love it. Love it, I tell you. Well, I'm going to nick off because I've got stuff to do today. So I'll have to catch us again soon. It's been
We'll see you Friday night. Well, Saturday morning for you, Matt.
Yeah, man. Yeah. No worries. Hope everyone has a really good week.
I guess I'm gonna be nicking off too because it's about to be 11:30. I gotta get some rest.
11:30 here. Yeah. All right, see you, fellas. Take care. Thanks very much, Adrian. Always good to see you, mate.
Thank you, sir.
No
I am
problem.
back to my regular schedule for now.
Regular schedule.
Yeah, to bring in my live stream on Wednesdays because last week I couldn't do it.
Metamucil will do that to you. Training veteran, Rob, all that, Tim, Tom, all that in the chat. Thanks very much. Catch you later. Bye-bye.
Anyway, I'm actually caught up a little bit, Jim, on my kid's school. That's why I'm actually able to go ahead and do it. You know what I mean?
The Zoom working out now? Or?
Dude, man, it's my kid's been hammering a lot of work from 7 o'clock in the morning, sometimes all the way to freaking 8 p.m. just doing schoolwork to try to get caught up.
Now they have to be logged on to get credit, right?
Yeah. Yes, every day. Yes.
Okay.
Because if they don't, they're gonna be marked absent.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Great chat. Thank you, Tomas Ariels. Thank you for everybody in the chat. Everybody that came in. Thank you, Mike Kenny, Matt,
Thanks,
Jim,
man.
Art, Mitch, Chris Hope, Rodney Bell. Thank you so much for popping in, everybody in the chat. See you later.
See you guys. I'll see everybody.
All right.
Bye.
And I'll see you on Friday. Big Jim. Hey, Jim, I didn't come on yesterday, man.
Hello.
Dude, I was busy, man. I was busy.
That's
So,
all right. I know you got a lot going on.
Yeah, man, I got a lot of crap going on, man. That's why I haven't been able to really make any fly videos either. Anyway, Big Jim, thank you for popping in, man. Big Mike, good night, Chief.
All right. See you guys. I'll see you later.
Good night, Adrian.